Have you ever met someone that everyone overlooked?
Someone who worked hard every day, asked for nothing, and quietly carried burdens nobody could see.
Sometimes the kindest people receive the least kindness.
And sometimes all it takes is one person willing to stand up for what's right to change a life forever.
This is the story of Emma, a young woman nobody noticed. Until one day, someone finally did.
Emma was 20 years old.
She lived in a small apartment with her grandmother on the edge of the city.
Money was always tight.
Every morning, Emma woke before sunrise. She prepared breakfast for her grandmother, cleaned the apartment,
and then rushed to her part-time job at a neighborhood CAF. After work, she attended evening classes at her local college.
By the time she got home each night, she was exhausted.
Her clothes were simple. Her phone was several years old.
While many students spent weekends shopping or traveling, Emma spent hers studying and working extra shifts.
Yet despite all of her challenges, she rarely complained.
She believed that difficult times would eventually pass. All she needed was patience and determination. The cafe was located in a busy part of town.
Many wealthy professionals visited every day.
Most customers barely noticed Emma. To them, she was simply the girl serving coffee. But there was one customer who noticed her for all the wrong reasons. Her name was Sophia. Sophia came from a wealthy family. She dressed in expensive clothes and loved being the center of attention. Whenever she entered the cafe, she seemed to find something to criticize. Sometimes she complained about the service. Sometimes she mocked the cafe staff. And more often than not, Emma became her favorite target.
Are those really the shoes you're wearing?
Maybe if you smiled more, customers would tip better. You should learn how successful people present themselves. Emma always remained polite. She smiled, she apologized when necessary, and she continued doing her job.
But every cruel comment hurt more than Sophia realized.
One rainy afternoon, the cafe was busier than usual.
Orders were coming in non-stop. The staff rushed from table to table trying to keep up. Sophia arrived with several friends. As always, she demanded special attention. A few minutes later, a customer accidentally picked up the wrong order from the counter. The mistake caused confusion throughout the cafe.
Without knowing what happened, Sophia immediately pointed at Emma. "This is exactly what I mean. She's always making mistakes." Several people turned to look. The room grew quiet. Emma tried to explain.
But before she could finish, more complaints followed. For a moment, she felt completely alone.
Embarrassment filled her chest.
She lowered her eyes.
She simply wanted the situation to end. Then a voice came from across the room.
"That's not what happened."